You make reference to the 1966 coup. Are you of the opinion that coup was an Igbo coup?
100%. In fact, I will point to you that no agree you don't see plan or that thing. Leave Nzogu alone. Emakuye bo ami. Ndori ana-ezucha ori na bank where the biggest share nye onye na-esoro. Check enum ndị niile lead that thing. Ọnwa atụ egwu dem. Emmanuel Ife ajụ them. Then he check ndị lead, check ndị egburu.
There are also non-Igbos. I think
ndị nke Jos Dabai. Adeboyiga.
I think Adebanjo too, abi?
No, Banjo bụ later na.
Okay.
Ademolegun na Adeboyiga, then Adeboyiga ka egburu gba Ademolegun so ndị a.
Are you now going against the IBB?
Onye bụ IBB?
Captain Abuke.
My brother.
It's not an Igbo coup.
IBB.
Somebody that was also
IBB dribbled my brother coming. IBB dribbled our parents and he wants to dribble us again. IBB man on at the exit door. He on a right to his own story. I don't need the help. Why? In case you don't know, we all hear from many people in the internet. Onye ọbụla chọọ build the platform ya ọsọ na na-emebu ndị Igbo emebu. Oh, na ndị Igbo ekwekwe na ije n'ụba ọgụ. Na ndị Igbo ahụ bụ president ngwa na-ekwu ndị bụ na ogo. Anyị enwebekwa Hausa president na Nigeria ahụ. Yes na, enwebekwa onye Hausa bụ president na Nigeria. Mana anyị nwa ka a ga na-apụta ka anyị wee na because anyị so na media. Just like ihe ọzọ na-agwa gị, on the West nwe media na Nigeria. But currently na nwanne ọkwa ndị bayo. Check ye ọfụma. Na ihe mere na ojikwe dịka anyị na-anakwa azụ na abụ na anyị na-eji ya eme arụ. Ọ bụrụ anyị nwa ndị nọ n'iru die. Ndị ọ dị n'aka jikwa ya eme arụ a support evil and okwu asị. If not, ịbịa na social media, one, technology emego ya na ndị kacha jide smartphone kacha dị present na media. Ịghọtago? On average, onweghọ people nọ na Nigeria ka ndị Igbo use smartphone. Go check. An average Igbo mother, ndị age my mother, nwere smartphone. Ije n'obodo ndị ọzọ, ọ Nokia touch. Ha ka na population o, mana anyị nwa ka na social media. Why? Onye ọbụla nọcha na Facebook. An average carpenter nọ na ala Igbo nwere Facebook aka, even nwecha fake o ji akpọ mmadụ iyi. Ịghọtago? Man average carpenter n'ebe ọzọ ị ga-asọ ọ ga-amagodu ka esi ya agbanyụ touch phone ya. 1110 Nokia ọ ga-amụtagodu ka esi agbanyụ ya ka ọ fọ use smartphone. Mana anyị nwa nọ die. Ọ nọmba bụ ya bụ internet. That number dị die. So onye chọọ ha n'ihe ọbụla ọ ga-eji bidio platform ya o mete na Aisha Yusuf. N'ezienu Maazị Showere ka o buzi ndị by 2.5. Agbago. Nene ha ncha niile, all of them, jee check ya. And enwekwa nke ga-enye gị something that will free you or make you independent. No, all ka wee na massage your ego.
Are you saying that Showore is buying Igbo sympathy?
Of course.
This is a man that came for you when you were in trouble.
That does not stop me from saying the truth. That does not. I fought for him too. Let me say it here. I hope the people he surrounds himself with will reject the type of the type of offer I rejected to assassinate him. I will tell you this for free. Yes. I called somebody has made that offer to me. When we are off, I will tell you who.
To go and assassinate
yes.
Showore.
Yes. I called a man, he's in the DIA. I called him and said, please, are you aware of so thing? He said, no, he's not aware that the guy is not even a serious threat as such. I said, then why is this man doing this? And I even told him, this case you people have with him, make sure it doesn't get to this 2023 election, because that's when you will see the impact of his incarceration. It's not proper. I lobbied without telling him. I think I've mentioned this to Dejade Onju before. My woman is aware of this thing I'm telling you. I don't like beating my drums in public. But the person I'm telling you about, if he watches this thing, he knows. That's why I'm using English for them to know exactly
to understand it.
What I mean. These are things I did I was going to court when he was going to court. Even when I was a staunch Buhari supporter. Go to my old YouTube account. I've lost access to it. You will still see every program I'm doing. You will see free or more election were there. So it's not as if, bro, I will tell anybody the truth. I don't care how close we are. And what brought my rift with him was this Nnamdi Kanu issue. Okay, you are saying you fought for me against the criminal pastors, but you went and joined those that the criminal pastors used to do what they did. That problem was not about that they are nonsense evangelists. Of course, he has no spiritual power, but it's these IPOB people that went, I will give you names of people off air. A serving senator in Abia State was contacted in a case of fake miracle. What he told me was, he told the person that reached out to him that I will sign undertaking not to mention anything IPOB or insecurity in the Southeast on national platform again. Yes. He himself, he owns a newspaper. So you may know who I'm talking about. Abe Governor is my witness. Esther is my witness. I don't want to mention the name of the guy, but the guy is from Adamawa State. He's very close to the NSA. Are you understanding?
Yes.
So the same people are the ones you went to and you're telling me that you fought for who? So for that reason, I should support any evil you're doing. You either do good and do it in its entirety.
There's a popular opinion that Showore is the most upright Nigerian activist.
As for Nigeria,
so?
As for Nigeria,
mentioning his name and evil.
Not evil in
the same sense.
No, not evil in the sense people mean it. Like when it comes to these activists in Nigeria, believe me, no one comes close to him.
Thank you.
But I'm also trying to bring to the attention of the people how low the standard is.
Okay.
He's better than each and every one of them because he makes himself easily accessible to people that have problem. But sometimes the end goal is just to antagonize the FG. You see where he's kind of getting a bit secular instead of straight. Are you on
the sole goal? It's like this is the only end goal he normally targets.
Yes.
The FJ linking everything
to the government, which is not supposed to be so. He makes himself easily accessible for anyone that needs help. That I give to him. When it comes to fighting for the downtrodden, he knows it. He knows how to do that, but there is this mindless hatred. If you notice, they hardly post any good news. Okay, yesterday or day before yesterday, he made a post and he mentioned my name and said, when I offended their evangelist. How did I offend your evangelist? I said that this man, Jonathan the padlock man, is not who he said he is. He's called him a native doctor. But this is a man that attends choosing church. They even brought him to choosing and he confessed that he was paid to do the RNG padlock. And they are telling me I offended him. Then what sort of activism are you into? Are you understanding now? Because the same clique are the same clique. They are the same clique that supports Nnamdi Kanu. And there is nowhere, there is no circumstance under which I would join you and saying that Nnamdi Kanu did nothing wrong. How? When I am from the Southeast, and you know people, when they are not directly impacted by something, there is a way they
see it.
Yes.
And then react.
So when you are emotionally driven to that in that aspect, you can't call yourself a full-time activist. You see why I told you he's better than all the activists, but there is a K-leg there. I will say it every day. Please make sure this makes it to the final cut.
I will. Let's go back to the Igbo queue. If you think from your opinion that Aguiyi
let me explain that one too.
Okay, go ahead.
This is a man that attended. Remember that thing happened January 15, 1966.
Yes.
That was the night this guy Zechariah Memelari was celebrating his marriage to his second wife. I think he was the what do you call those people that take care of the arms in the armed forces? I'm blanking on the name, but I will remember.
Not Red Cross people.
No, the person in charge of weapons.
Okay, arms. Okay.
Quartermaster General. I believe he was the Quartermaster General.
Okay.
Of the army then. Then he was celebrating his marriage to his wife. January 15, Nnamdi Azikiwe was not in Nigeria. They say he was on a sick leave. Who takes a sick leave in the month of January? Beginning of the year. How? Mind you, transportation then is not the same thing as transportation now. Then eventually, the person who led the queue from the capital territory happens to be from your own hometown. Good luck explaining it away that you were not informed. You see where Nnamdi Azikiwe own is kind of sketchy. Then Ironsi was there. He attended the occasion that night. As he left, they said they sent soldiers to go and look for him in his house. Of course, it has to be ostensibly to kill him. These same soldiers saw you, according to their own records. They saw him twice on the road and they saluted him. The nonsense BS news they sold to us was that he used his Aguiyi staff to who they believe that nonsense. All these superstitious beliefs. How? Why didn't the Aguiyi serve him that day in Ibadan? Then they will open, mind you, as at that time, the chief of army staff was the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. It was at Aburi that the president, head of state, became the chief of the commander-in-chief of the armed forces for the first time. But prior to that, the chief of army staff was the commander-in-chief of armed forces. That means even those ones plotting the coup and those ones carrying out the coup were under him. So you are telling me that soldiers in the middle of a coup saw their oga, knowing very well that the punishment for coup is execution, death by firing squad. Then they left him. At the end of the day, the same man became the biggest beneficiary of that coup. This thing. Then, that time in Nigeria, to arrest someone for a treasonable offense and sentencing them to death takes less than 2 to 3 months. And 6 months later, nothing has happened to those people. Now, when you took power, you did not plan election to hand over. You started consolidating power. You just concentrated power to the center. The same thing Ahmadu Bello said Igbo want to do. I don't know if you've watched that interview by Ahmadu Bello.
Yes, that you said that Igbos want to dominate everywhere.
Then you came to power and this is the first thing you're doing. And they want me to believe you are not aware. He brought Ben Nwabeze to craft that thing and made Nigeria a unitary constitution. Are you understanding that it's an Igbo man that killed the federal system in this country? So these are things we need to piece together. And if you shut off emotions, if you shut off your personal feelings, you will see it for what it is. Now, does it mean that your father was consulted when they carried out the coup? No. My grandfather was not caught, your grandfather was not caught, but we are now paying the price of their greed. If not greed, what is it? You actually want Igbo leadership, right? Why not let the man finish his turn on Nnamdi Azikiwe was next in line?
Tafawa Balewa.
Yes. Remember the lies they were telling us when we were growing up, that he doesn't know how to speak English, that it was Zeke that was interpreting for him. I used to believe that thing until 2014 or 2013 when I listened to his clip at the UN over what happened in Congo. You saw the man, he was an eloquent speaker, an erudite scholar. So those things kind of change your perspective about life. That some people will even lie to you to such extent. I know what all of us were thinking about the man when we were growing up. So till tomorrow, like I said, it has nothing to do with Igbo. It has everything to do with all the greedy people that carried out the attack, and they should bear the blame. I don't think any building should bear Aguiyi-Ironsi's name. I'd rather you give me Babi Asika.
It's election season again. Dear esteemed political candidates, are you aware that a good media visibility and advert can help boost your chances of winning? What are you waiting for? BAM Interview is offering you this campaign space to tell Igbo why they should vote for you. Contact us today with the numbers on your screen.
The former premier,
the former
governor of
Eastern region, yes, East Central State. After they remove Rivers, I'd rather give me Babi Asika. I'd rather you give me Michael Okpara, who, by the way, is the greatest Igbo man from the last century. When you check his economic programs, the things he did, and you ask yourself, why were we inundated with this Ojukwu rubbish when you had men like that you should have copied? If they had promoted people like Babi Asika, Michael Okpara, the way they, what's his name? Mbono Jike. Those men, any society that enthrones those men as symbol of emulation, you will see they will definitely be different from those that enthrone people like Ojukwu. Where are his projects in Alim? No, tell me. Where are his projects? As if we are in search of a hero. We've always had heroes everywhere in Igbo. But this one is an astroturfed being they built up, just like Peter Obi is.
When it comes to real estate, it's pine leaf or nothing. If it is not pine leaf, count me out.